Hello everyone, you are on the Shagdom channel, and today you will see the most interesting and coolest facts about movies. I hope you enjoy it, and you will like it and subscribe if you like this video format. Enjoy watching, and let's go. Once upon a time, when most people were already asleep, strange events were unfolding in an isolated house on the outskirts of the city. Doors creaked, and eerie whispers could be heard from the dark corners of the rooms. The residents of the house were losing sleep, feeling an inexplicable sense of unease, but they couldn't explain what was really happening. One night, as the city quieted down and the world was engulfed in slumber, Elizabeth awoke to a sound coming from the basement. Her heart raced with fear, but curiosity got the better of her. She tiptoed through the semi-darkness, following the sound. As she ascended the stairs, she noticed that the usually still and lifeless building seemed to come alive with its eerie energy. When she reached the basement, she felt a bone-chilling coldness that seemed to penetrate her very core. Nevertheless, Elizabeth continued to move deeper into the darkness until she found a door from behind which the sounds were emanating. Her heart practically stopped when someone else abruptly opened the door and emerged from the room. In the flickering moonlight, Elizabeth was able to make out the face of the stranger. It was covered in deep scars, empty eyes devoid of any life. The stranger began to approach her slowly, showing no reaction to her presence. His footsteps were ethereal, making no sound, as if he were floating above the ground. Elizabeth tried to run, but found herself trapped in the basement. Fear paralyzed her body, and the air became thick and suffocating. The source of energy in the room started to rise like mist, enveloping everything around. At that moment, horrifying visions began flashing before Elizabeth's eyes. Murders, tortures, senseless suffering. She closed her eyes and tried to focus on something else, to avoid losing her mind. But the stranger continued to draw closer, his voice whispering unintelligible words that grew louder with each passing second. Elizabeth's head throbbed with conflicting thoughts and negative energy. Finally, when she felt she couldn't take it any longer, everything suddenly dissipated. The mist was gone, and there were no more grim spectacles. Elizabeth realized that she stood alone in her bedroom. The overwhelming fear had evaporated. It had all been just a nightmare, but its realism was so overwhelming that she continued to feel the oppressive atmosphere around her. Elizabeth never found out what the door in the basement truly concealed. The ghost of the previous house owner, or a creature capable of invading human thoughts. Either way, that night forever etched itself into her memory as the most terrifying nightmare from which she could never fully recover.